Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is the first van that we have done from start to finish on this channel. So let's flick you around. So we've obviously got Ford Transit Custom short wheelbase. We've got our Scenic pop top and our Fiamma F45S awning. We have windows all around, but they are dummy windows. So you saw me fitting those. There it is. We've got our slate grey and our rustic oak wood. We've got the black leather with the orange details and the orange stitching. And we've got the matching rustic oak floor. I'm being quick because I've just been sat on the M6 stuck and the customer is literally due now, or probably 10 minutes ago actually. So very quickly, we'll go left to right as you normally do. We have our Vulcan swivel seat base. We have our diesel heater, which is all boxed in with handy storage on top. Our fridge with freezer compartment. Sorry, table's in the way. I love these fridges. The reason why I love these fridges is that obviously we have our drawer. We have our Dometic double burner and sink. Customers added the blind and the overhead shelf. Standard control panel shows our leisure battery voltage. That does the lights there, that does them, that does them. That does the diesel heater. Diesel heater control panel. And I know I'm being quick, but I know they're going to be here any second. So we have our Fabworks beds. So I like these because they have that recline function. You can sit at a better angle on the backrest. Bed's obviously on rails, so you can move forward and backwards. You have the light switches there for down the back and down the side. Table we put on the tripod. I think I've talked about this before, haven't I? Because you can use it outside too. So if you're cooking on your Kadak or something, you can put it outside. So you go, bit of a whirlwind tour, but like I said, I think they're going to be here any second. I'd rather get this done before they come. And just showing you the driver's seat. And we've got the blind on the side door too. Cool. Go around to the rear. We've got our slimline solar panel, barn door windows. Loads of storage under there, loads. You've obviously got shelf in there, leisure battery, all your electrics are safely out the way. A nice little touch is the orange pop top straps. But let's go back around the inside. I can chill out a bit now. If they turn up now, I'm ready for them. I'll just say goodbye to you guys and switch to them. As you can see, I've changed the orange straps for them to match the headrest logos. So there you go, guys. Hope you like it. I'll be back in a minute when I'll show you what else we're doing this week. Morning, people. Another day, another hat. Again, if you want one, bring me a box of French fancies and you can have one. Right, so where are we up to today? So blue van. Tom is just about to insulate the floor. As you can see, he's got all the battens down ready for that to go in. Pop tops on this one. That's the lino. That's the colour they're having on the line. Well, not lino, the Altro. And that is the colour they're having on the wood. Going to be nice. Cream wood and then the worktop and table are going to be in the wood effect. So floor's down. Tom's measuring for the rails. Same again on this one. This customer's also having the sunken rails, so we'll be cutting out that slot for the rails to drop in. Out the floor. And you can see that's how the rails are going to fit. nice and flush. So the next thing to do though is to put the lino in, and then we will cut the slot out of the lino, and then we can put the rails back in. I'll get underneath and we can bolt them all up. So another service we can offer here at the conversion shed is doing your wet belts. I'm going to do a separate video on my thoughts on the wet belt, the farce that is the wet belt. People obviously are spending lots of money on vans, 20 grand more, and then spending, you know, 15, 18 grand on a full conversion. It's a lot of money, so I think you need, you know, sadly, a lot of those vans, if you've not got a history, you need to get your wet belt done. So here's one in progress. So you can see there is the new belt. We have the new water pump. This is having a new bottom pulley as well. I'm not sure where they're at underneath yet. Oh yeah, there you can see. So you can see that's the pickup pipe that gets blocked. He says, there we go, get it in shot. There, so that's the pickup pipe that gets blocked. You see this one's all been cleaned out, and that's the important thing. It's no good just having the belt done, you need to get the sump dropped, a new sump, and clean all that out as well. And then we got new oil filters got to go on this. Don't think he's done that just yet. He's not got the oil in yet. There's all the old parts. You can see we've got the old oil pump there, some side gasket, belt, tensioner. See, using genuine Ford parts there on the filter. So if you've spent a fortune on a van and a camper van, I would think about getting your wet belt as well. Give us a ring, we'll have a chat with you. It's a rare picture of my van clean. So next we are finishing the blue one. It's the 17th of December. We are going to be working that until this Friday. It's Tuesday, and then I think I will be coming in on the 27th, 28th, and that should be enough to finish it. So after that we have this lovely black long wheelbase. So that was dropped off a couple of hours ago. Best choice of van, long wheelbase if you ask me, if you can get away with it, if you've got the space. So where are we at today? Oh, for those that don't know, that's our main unit. We are waiting for this to be finished. That's why this one looks like a bomb's gone off, because we're just bursting at the seams. The plan is this one is going to be used mainly for storage, but I want to put, where the back of the car is, put like a wall there, a timber frame, storage behind it, and then we can have a nice area at the front for when we're doing handovers and things like that, rather than doing them outside. So that's why the mess. And also, when you've got a deadline and I want this van done for Friday, I'd rather get the van done first and tidy up later. Right, so on to the blue one. As you can see, kitchen is starting to go in. So that's the colour they're having. Let me get the backboard for you, so you can get a rough idea. You can see that. that's what they're having. It's the polar opposite of the past few vans we've done, which have all been like grey and wood. So what am I doing today? So sink and gas has gone in today, so just go around this way. Oh, what's that? Oh look, finally! Box of French fancies. Yep, someone's came and had a hat for a box of French fancies. Deal of the century. Anyway, on to this. So, see, gas locker's in. I haven't done the pipe inside yet. Got to do the water pipe and tidy some tidying up. But let me just get upside down. Show you the gas pipe. Come on, camera. So, that is fixed in place to the sink. And then, coming inside here. I'm upside down now, I've lost my bearings. You can see that is the gas pipe, it's not on there. That is in P-clip, in conduit and then P-clipped in. Got some tidying up of the cables to do obviously, but what I am on to next is I want to get this wardrobe in, which is there. And what I will do is, rather than working through the little cubbyhole in the middle of the wardrobe, I will just leave that piece in place so this stays open. So we've got 240 volt cable. It's going to go to a socket here. I've got these to connect up, earth to connect up. There's all our main feed and battery leads. They're ready to be connected to our leisure battery, which is going to sit here. And this is the wire for our control panel for our diesel heater. So this is what I'm going to wire up next, and that sits there in that panel. That's why we have it next to that, so we can come across to it. So that goes there. So that's what I shall fit next. Control panel. So when you fit these control panels, this is how we do it. Now, dead easy to put that in crooked, and to be honest with you, you can see the hole we do, there's very little play. So, we're not far off from the start, but you can see that, maybe see it better from the top. It's not perfect, so there you go. And then if I pilot drill, the first one, it did move ever so slightly, so what I'll do is put one screw in. When you screw into this wood, it's just the outer, the laminate layer that's tough. Once you've passed that, it's dead easy. So there you can see that's perfect. I know that's perfectly square, so I will just out of that. Be careful with these. If you use these switch panels, which are great, and shout out to switchpanel.co.uk, who we have used for years, just be careful you don't over tighten these screws, because you can crack the very corners. And also, if you slip with your screwdriver, you'll scratch the plastic as well, that's why I'm pre-drilling it. It just means that that's gone past the hard bit of wood and I'm into the soft inner core, which, and like I say, don't over tighten them because you could crack it. Good thing about these panels is that some of the more expensive panels, you think, oh, it's more expensive, it's better, and it's not necessarily the case, because if anything breaks, like the Sargent control panel for a start, or the PMS one, if that breaks, it breaks, you're knackered with it. Where with this, if that switch breaks, I'll put a new switch on it. You know, if that display broke, I can put a new display on it, and so on and so forth. So I really like these. You know, in theory, that should last you years, because it's infinitely, like Trigger's broom. You know, you can put a new plate on it if you had to, if you cracked it. You can put all new switches on it. And these switches cost peanuts, don't they, in those displays. Okay, so that's done. So now I'm going to put this in the van. But like I say, I'm gonna fix the wardrobe in place. So let's have a look at me. So I'm going to fix the wardrobe in place, but I'm going to take the front and the other side off. That means I can get in the wardrobe, do the wiring, which is much easier.